Hi, I'm Dr. Gabe Keeney from the Soil Health Labs. Rotating or moving livestock is essential to a thriving pasture operation, with benefits including better grazing efficiency and improved pastures. So whether you move daily, weekly, or monthly, what determines the move? In this video, livestock management specialist Michael Hall walks us through some common sense ways of determining when it's time to move your herd.
Often in a grazing standard, there's recommended periods of rest and return before you return back to the same pasture to graze again. There's different ways. A lot of the cool season perennials that we have across the state, we want 4 to 6 inches of grazing height and then allow that to recover. And obviously because of that 4 to 6 inches of height, we've got a lot of leaf surface still there, and the plant can recover quicker.
So that's after they've grazed. You don't want it to be shorter than 4 to 6 inches.
4 to 6 inches.
Because if it gets below that, it's not going to.
For the cool seasons. On the warm season grasses, the Bermuda, the Bahia, again, who tells that cow how close she's going to graze? But we're managing that with our fencing. But 3 inches is a pretty good grazing height for the warm season, the Bermudas, the Bahias, across the state. And that leaves enough leaf surface there for that plant to regrow, get back to 6 inches before it begins to head and run the cows back through there again. And it's easier to tell a producer graze to 6 inches. Wait till the plant recovers to 8 inches or 10 inches in return. But really what you want to do is look at the leaf surface and the tillers that are coming out on the plant itself. How much regrowth is taking place there, not the stems that are left, but how much regrowth is coming there. So looking back at that plant and seeing, okay, has that plant got now 3 to 4 leaflets on it that are grazable? Then turn them back in rather than, well, this plant's up, it's regrown and it's really tall, but what's here to graze?
Not stuff that they want to eat.
Not very much here that they want to eat.
So rather than a set time limit to come back, it's probably more practical to look at your forage and just make sure there's enough there to graze, that's rebounded, that there's more grazing material before you come back, right, so that your forage has as much time as it needs to regrow rather than limiting it.
You're managing leaf surface. You're managing something that's picking up sunlight to grow. That's what we're trying to manage here. We don't want to take off all of this leaf, we want to take off part of this leaf. There's all kind of aids. The typical aid around the country is the grazing stick, which is just a ruler with marks on it. Any 36-inch stick or foot or boot.
And it'll have different marks for different forage, whatever you've got going in.
Whether it's a cool season annual, warm season annuals, or the perennials. Either warm or cool season perennials. And once a grazer starts to look closely at it, most of the time he's going to leave his stick in the truck.
Figure it out pretty quick.
Yeah, figure it out pretty quick. Watch the cow.
Whatever system you design, remember to think adaptively. It's important to also work within the USDA NRCS's prescribed grazing practice standard, number 528, which is available on the USDA's eFOTOG website.